Labradors are fantastic dogs, no doubt. But before making a decision, it's always better to know more about the breed to make sure they're a good match for your lifestyle. So in today's video, I will tell you 9 things you must know before getting a Labrador. They will overeat if you let them. Labs love to eat, and if you don't secure their food in a tough-to-open bin, you might just come home to a fat Labrador grinning and groaning on the floor from eating all of its right away. You will need to be extra careful with food around your house. You need to train them early. All dogs need training. While some dogs are easy to train, some are just stubborn. Fortunately, Labradors are clever dogs and super easy to train. However, it is important to properly train them before they grow old and become smart enough not to follow your commands until you give them a treat. I have seen undisciplined Labradors. Trust me, they can be a nightmare. Watch Marley and me if you don't believe me. Labs need a lot of exercise. While most dogs are happy with a walk around the block, Labradors are not. Labradors are super energetic. You'll have to take your lab out for long walks at least twice a day every day. And if you fail to release all their energy, then get ready to see some destructive behavior around the house. If you like to stay active too, it's a perfect fit. But if you prefer a more relaxed lifestyle, you might want to think hard about bringing home a Labrador. They still have lots of energy after exercise. Even with 2 hours of exercise, your lab will still be a bit on the bouncy side. This means you'll want to invest in a good assortment of toys to help keep them occupied. Smart dogs can get into a lot of trouble when they're bored, so you'll need to ensure that your dog always has something to do to avoid getting into trouble. They shed year-round. Labradors shed year-round and even more during their shedding season, so you'll have to brush their coat at least 2 to 3 times a week. The shedding will get worse in winter and spring when they're shedding their top coat. During this time, you may have to brush them outside the house twice a day and vacuum your home every day. They love to swim. Labs were originally bred as fishing dogs. They would help fishermen to drag in heavy nets full of fish and gently but firmly grab any fish that escaped. They may not fish, but they still love water. The moment they see a lake or a pond, they will jump in it. They have a short lifespan. Labradors are generally quite healthy, but like most large dogs, they have a relatively short lifespan. On average, Labradors live for 10 to 12 years. They just love to play fetch. Many people don't know this, but their full name is Labrador Retriever. Like golden retrievers, these dogs were practically bred to fetch and bring things back. This is a perk more than a problem, but if you've never had a dog that really loved playing fetch, then it might take some getting used to. Now that you've been given a